I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
He did not sound concerned at all. Oh no. It's the way I would write. I do not take the cabin key from that old bitch. Problem solved. Dang, it's real quiet without his narration. It's kind of nice. Who the fuck is that behind Rose? Is that Nightingale? Yeah, it is.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Okay, oh, hold on. I have to, just in case music starts playing. Okay, we did it! I'm gonna let's put on some other music. Oh, I don't have that on this. Do I? No, I don't. I don't have our other music. Okay, but yeah, we did it, you guys. I'm gonna be rude. Not that you pretending like there's music playing. I am a little surprised that I managed to get through that because I didn't think I was gonna get through that part where like the tunnel was blocked because that kept fucking me up. But yeah, okay. So exciting. Okay, we're finally done with this. Which means is Alan awake now? Oh, Alan is in a coma now. Alan is in a coma. So this means that we are gonna start playing Control next week. I have to buy it, obviously. But we're gonna start Control next week since that's like in chronology wise, that is the next game in this series. Well, there's also like another Alan Wake game, but it's just like I don't think you need to play it. It's like a side game type beat, you know? And I don't do those. I've only done that for one game series, and that was God of War. So, but yeah, we'll start Control next week. I'm excited. I only vaguely remember parts of that game from when Eugenio played it. So, gonna go into it kind of with little expectations. I'm so excited to have finished this game. It was fun. It was a little stressful for me just because it's like, I mean, you guys all know I'm so bad at shooting and aiming and like having to also manipulate the camera when there are enemies, excuse me, around. Like I do wish that there had been like a lock-on feature for like enemies and stuff to make it a little easier, but this is also an older game, so I understand why it wasn't in there. Hopefully Control has a bit more accessibility features. I will check that out once I get it. Or we'll check it out together. Because I like doing those things on stream with you guys, just so we can like just so it's comfortable for all of us. Hi, Blue, welcome in. I don't have audio. Oh no, no, the game audio is muted. Oh, you're not. I understand now. You don't have audio on. My dad's side of the family is Finnish, and it's cool to see this many Finnish names in the. Oh, I thought the creator is also Finnish. Am I wrong? Yeah, I realized that, Sleazy. I realized that as I was talking. I thought the creator was also like from like that region. That's why there are so many, Remedy. That's why like so many, even like in Bright Falls, there was a lot of like Norse / Finnish like references and names and stuff. So, and I think it gets amped up to like 1 billion in Alan Wake 2 from what I remember. Like in Alan Wake 2, you play 2 characters. You play Alan Wake and also a woman named Saga, which is reference to like the Norse sagas. Yeah. So I'm excited for that because I mean also I'm excited to play as Saga when we get there just because, you know, finally a black character. But yeah, I am let me go ahead and maybe add audio capture. Okay, and where is it already? Okay. There we go. So we can pretend. And we're just gonna let the credits play through all the way because I rarely ever get to do that because of like previously when I would finish games I was on my PlayStation, so I didn't have a way of like muting. But now I have a way to mute, so we can just let the credits play and vibe. How did you guys like Alan Wake? Sleazy, I know you loved it because I screamed a lot. Did you get my screams from tonight? I don't remember seeing it, so I'm like genuinely asking because I don't recall seeing it. Which again, Finnish culture doesn't make a huge dent in American culture as a whole outside of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So the vibes make me smile. That's great. I really like this franchise. I don't think I counted any. Okay, that's on you. That's on you. I know I did at least. I can think of at least one, but you know. Sleazy, you're slacking at your. This is your job. This is why I brought you here. Even though I created this long after you became my mod. Sometimes it's screams, sometimes it's general freakouts. That hasn't stopped you in the past, Sleazy. That hasn't stopped you in the past. I find it very interesting that it's like a Finnish company, but they set it in America. I wonder what the reason for that is. The music came back. No, this is different music. This is not music from the game. This is different music. This is a lo-fi playlist that I have on, because I didn't want it to just be like us sitting in silence. It's getting a little awkward for me to make us. Oh, probably. But it also took place in like, I mean, there are times where I forgot it was even in Washington because it's like a made up fucking place. I don't know. Seems, I mean, for marketability, there are plenty of games that aren't set in America that have proven marketability, so. Also, the United States aren't like, we're not the end all be all of like fucking taste, you know? Which I'm glad like there are a lot of games now that coming out that aren't like US centric and are focused on other like regions and cultures and stuff if it is set in like the real world. Cause like, you know, I play games to escape. Oh, you're welcome, Jordan. It was just, at first I wasn't going to because I didn't have the source added to this scene, but I was like, it's kind of quiet. And I need like 15 different forms of media to be playing at one time, so I don't have a single thought in my head. Finnish culture is niche and actually somewhat distinct from wider Norse culture. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, I mean, I'm definitely making generalized statements where I shouldn't be. Because, like, it's not all just Norway. Like, you know. That's like saying, like, every country in Africa is the same. I'm gonna have to see how much Control actually costs, because I don't think I didn't buy it. Pretty sure I didn't buy it. Let's see. Oh, also, I was thinking about playing, like, this will be ways away. I do want to look into Ghosts of Yotei, because I heard it's pretty fucking good. And also the new Silent Hill game looks pretty dope, so that might be added to our playlists. I definitely need to look into Ghost of Yotai more, like, just because I've heard good things, but I don't actually know, like, what's going on. Yeah, it looks fantastic just from what I've seen, but, like, I haven't seen much, so I need to, like, look into it to see if it's something that would vibe with me specifically. All right, let me go back to just chatting since the captions are over. I mean, yeah, not captions, credits. I watched a doc on YouTube about the Silent Hill game. I've only seen, like, I've seen clips of it, and I was just like, huh, this looks pretty good. Like, I've never really been interested in a Silent Hill game before, just because, like, I just find, like, zombies and shit fucking boring and whatnot. But that one looks interesting, and I like that it's not, you know, going back to our point earlier, it's not US centric, which I appreciate. So I think I'm gonna look into it more, but that might be added to our playlist. We have a backlog. I have things that I owe you guys too. So I mean, Alan Wake was one of them, so I crossed that off my list. But like I do have other games that I owe you guys because you guys redeemed them with like fundraisers and stuff. So I definitely want to prioritize those things because it's what you guys want to see. But I do want to look into those other games just because I feel like it'll be my, like, it looks, just by the looks, it looks like, yeah, I know, I'm yeah. I thought it was just in my ears, to be honest, so I turned it down on my side. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I'll look into those because they look, just by the looks of them, they look like they would be my vibe. But we'll see. Is that better? Okay, let's see. Control. I think this is it. Okay. So it's only okay, I'm gonna have to think about it because it's only $39, but if I upgrade my PlayStation Plus, I can just get it for free. So, but I'll have to see how much that actually is. Because, well, how much is that? Oh, I have to sign in to proceed. Okay, never mind. I'll look at that later. But you know, I do love free, but it's like free. It's like Diet Coke free, you know? It's free, but I still gotta pay a subscription, so... But... we'll see. I'll think about it. Because I might just want to own it, you know? But yeah, okay. So that'll be next week. We should be back. We'll probably be back to streaming on Mondays. Just because I'm currently working through your backlog now and you are set for the rest of this year and the majority of beginning of next. Oh, I meant backlog in terms of like games that we need to play. But yeah, also that. Gets Out Soapbox actually gets more interesting when you look at like, okay. When you look at languages, because linguistically Finnish descends from a branch of languages that is actually quite distinct from the rest of Scandinavian languages. Swedish et al. Are considered Germanic, whereas Finnish isn't even considered to be an Indo-European language. Interesting. They said, we're fucking different, okay? We're not like you bitches. And you know what? Good for them. Yeah, next week we're gonna go back to Mondays. I've only been doing Tuesdays these past couple weeks because my Tuesday recording, we rescheduled it just due to some scheduling conflicts. So it'll be back on Mondays next week. And everything else should remain the same schedule-wise. I think. But yeah, we'll start Control next week. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm gonna look into obtaining that in one way or another. Probably tonight, because I'll forget. And then next stream during Inquisition, I will do, I had Sleazy put it in my to-do list. I will get like hair color ideas for y'all together to see like what you guys are kind of vibing with. All I'm saying is don't walk into a room full of Finns and say Finns are basically Swedes. I mean, I wouldn't in general. That's definitely not the first thing that would pop into my head to say. I'd be more like, it's real monochromatic in this room right now. Also, speaking of future streams too, please don't forget, if you have not filled out my Fuck, Marry, Kill forum, please fill it out. I actually haven't checked results, so I don't even know how many I have, but you know, the more the merrier, because I do want to do that stream. I think it'll be funny and fun. So I want as many as y'all can think of. Again, very few limitations, just don't be a fucking weirdo. That's really all I really ask, is don't be a fucking weirdo. Which I think I also put on the form too, so like I'm saying it verbally, but it's also there in written, like do not do XYZ. Yeah. What else? I don't know what else. Let's do one more story, and then I think we'll find somebody to raid. If mods, if you want to start looking into that. I think we'll maybe end early tonight, because there's no point in getting into anything new, in my opinion.